Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings, salutations, how's it doing? So, I'm back to talk about another episode of Star Trek Discovery. In this case, Despite Yourself. And what happened in it? Well, in this episode, the crew of the Discovery are basically, in a way, sent to the Mirror Universe. And honestly, basically, so they're trying to, in a way, say, okay, so we need to try to feel like, okay, we need to talk to them, or these alternate versions of us, and also, like, Michael is having to pretend to be the mirror version of herself, so is, like, everyone else, because, like, say, hey, if we don't, they're gonna be afraid, like, say, hey, something's wrong on here, and I'll be honest, like, say, sometimes when it comes to the ideas of the mirror universe, sometimes, like, say, sometimes the stories won't work for me. Like, I'll think, like, say, oh, like, when they did it in DS9, I thought, okay, I like this. I guess, like, say, when they did it on things like, say, Enterprise, I'm guessing it was so far into the show that it was kind of like, say, do I really care? Plus I'm saying, like, say, it's just, at the same time, it's just, like, say, these characters are so radically different that I didn't really like it that one.
Direct hits.
The Tellarite ships open fire. No damage.
Log on their reactor. Fire when ready.
Not as much. But this one I feel like, say, okay, I like this because instead of, like, them, like, suddenly being totally different characters in this universe, it's just, okay, we're gonna have to pretend that we're different people, sort of like, say, a secret mission or spy and all that. And I do kind of like the idea of, say, this is, prequel, and all that. Like, before, we'd eventually meet up with, Spock and all that, because, they would eventually show up in, Strange New Worlds and all that. I kind of like the idea, like, say that Lorca is on the run in the Mirror Universe, and that Michael basically she's unaware, like, hey, is she gone, and all that. But I thought, like, say, when it came to everything visually, I thought, this is the best, like, the idea of the Mirrorverse has looked.
Things I don't remember. Procedures, surgeries.
Sweet Tyler, open the cell, and I'll tell you everything you want.
Like, then again, like, seeing when I'm looking back at it, like, I liked how DS9 did it, in that it was more of, like, say, grungy, and, like, more gray tones, but I also liked how this one was done, has more of a red tone, darker, and all that stuff, but I kind of liked it, and I guess, like, say, the idea of, it kind of reminded me of how it was done in TOS, instead of just, like, hey, like, this is the Mirror Universe, and all that. No, like, say, hey, characters are stuck in the mirrors, and they're trying to figure out. I think that's more interesting to me. And I'm kind of interested in seeing what's going on, because the episode ends with, Lorca being, held hostage, and because they're in a way trying to feel like, okay, how do we get out? How do we get back to our own alternate universe in a way? And I think that's honestly, when it comes to it, interesting. I actually like this episode. This episode was directed by Jonathan Frakes, but he did a pretty good job of it. Then again, Jonathan Frakes has always done, when it comes to Star Trek, he has directed quite a lot of episodes. So, he did a pretty good job. The cast and production, all that, very well done. See you next time.